What up, Space Cowboy? Goes in here for AnimeUproar, and today we're going to be talking about some Demon Slayer facts. I plan to do additional fact videos for specific characters if you enjoyed this one, so definitely let me know if that's something you'd like to see in the comments. Also comment on which characters you'd want to see covered the most. If you want to keep seeing Demon Slayer content on this channel, make sure to smash that like button to let me know. And if you haven't, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you actually get notified when new videos drop. Now without further ado, let's jump into it. Fact number 1. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba was first published in Weekly Shonen Jump on February 16, 2016. Weekly Shonen Jump is the best-selling manga magazine and one of the longest running. Massively successful manga like Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Naruto were all published in Weekly Shonen Jump. Thus, the fact that Demon Slayer could even maintain a spot in such a competitive magazine for over 3 years shows how popular it is. As of the time of writing, Demon Slayer has 16 volumes published in Japan and 170 chapters have been released. However, if you've been reading manga for a while, you know that it takes a long time for the volumes to be officially translated and released in English. Right now, you can pre-order the 8th volume on Amazon.com. Fact number 2. The mangaka who created Demon Slayer is Koyoharu Gotoge. She joins other female mangakas who have managed to create amazing and popular shonen manga. Interestingly enough, shonen means boy. Shonen manga are primarily targeted toward a certain demographic, namely towards boys between the ages of 12 and 18. It is the most popular form of manga. However, just because shonen manga are primarily targeted towards boys, it doesn't mean that only men draw them. In fact, Rumiko Takahashi created InuYasha, a series that felt a lot like Demon Slayer because it was also heavily influenced by Japanese folklore. InuYasha was actually my favorite anime when I first watched it as a kid. Another one of my favorite anime, Full Metal Alchemist, was also created by a female mangaka called Hiromu Arakawa. Evidently, Koyoharu is in good company. The 31-year-old mangaka usually draws herself as a crocodile with glasses in her manga. In 2013, at the age of 24, Koyoharu was one of the recipients of the 70th Jump Treasure Newcomer Manga Awards. Her one-shot manga about demon slaying called Kagarigari was published. The Demon Slayer we know today was loosely inspired by this first work. But before Demon Slayer was serialized, Koyoharu published some other one-shots, which leads us to our next fact. Fact number 3. One of the one-shots that Koyoharu published before Demon Slayer was called Haeniwa no Zigzag. It was published in Weekly Shonen Jump in 2015. It was about a character named Zigzag who could remove curses using plant-based powers. What really struck me about this manga is how different it is from Demon Slayer. In addition to taking place in modern times rather than in the past, the story features a protagonist that is almost the complete opposite of Demon Slayer protagonist Tanjiro. The main character wanted to use curses to kill people and benefit himself before he himself got cursed. After getting cursed, he could no longer use his powers for selfish means. As a result, he has to help remove curses, but he doesn't act like he enjoys helping people. In fact, he usually complains and emphasizes the fact that people should help themselves and not seek help from others. He even initially refuses to help an old lady carry her bags, something that Tanjiro would offer to do before being asked. This seeming 180 switch reminds me of how the Black Clover creator Tabata initially had a manga called Hungry Joker, with a quieter, less innocent main character. However, that manga was cancelled and Tabata realized that he would have more success with a louder, pure-hearted, and optimistic protagonist, and thus Asta was born. It seems like the pure-hearted Tanjiro was also the result of trial and error. Fact number 4. Here's an interesting note on the Japanese title of Demon Slayer. Kimetsu no Yaiba literally translates to Demon Slaying Blade, so it gives us more information than the English title Demon Slayer. The word blade in the title nods to the Nichirin blade, which is a special color-changing blade in Demon Slayer that can actually kill demons who would simply regenerate otherwise. The word blade also nods to the importance of swordsmanship in the series. Fact number 5. The anime series for Demon Slayer premiered on April 6, 2019. So far as the first season goes, 20 episodes have been released out of 26 as of now, and they haven't even gotten to chapter 50 yet. As I mentioned before, there are 170 chapters out right now, so if we continue to follow this pace, we should already have enough manga material for roughly another 2 seasons. This is good news for people like me who are hooked and want the upcoming anime seasons to come out as soon as possible. The Demon Slayer anime has absolutely beautiful animation, and we have the Japanese animation studio Ufotable to thank for that. They were behind the animated series Fate Zero, which also stunned me when I saw its visual beauty, so you can bet this studio has the talent to deliver a breathtaking experience, no pun intended. Yuma Takahashi, a producer from Aniplex, a company that helped produce Demon Slayer, was interviewed during Anime Expo. He said that as far as the creative side is concerned, he doesn't need to do much because the studio Ufotable does such an amazing job. He said that the original mangaka is included in the animation process, and asked about the script and character designs. Finally, the studio staff is willing to work really hard and doesn't take any shortcuts. They work and rework some scenes many times in order to capture the powerful scenes from the manga. The director Haruo Sotozaki has worked on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in the past, one of my favorite anime of all time, and on the Cowboy Bebop film. So it appears like, as far as the anime goes, Demon Slayer is definitely in good hands. Fact number 6. Let's talk about Demon Slayer's popularity for this fact. Otakumode.com had a popularity poll for spring 2019 anime, and Demon Slayer came in 6th place. It was also a popular manga from Weekly Shonen Jump, so there was definitely hype around it. In 2017, Japanese bookstore employees ranked it in 14th place on a list of the top 15 recommended manga. Kono Manga ga Sugoi revealed their list of the top 20 manga of 2018 for male readers, and Demon Slayer came in 19th place. Obviously, many manga came ahead of Demon Slayer, like Dr. Stone and Promised Neverland, which came in first, but nonetheless, it is impressive that Demon Slayer made the cut. So, Demon Slayer was definitely not clouded by obscurity, but it does seem like its popularity really exploded recently with the anime adaptation, and especially with the release of episode 19 of the anime. It got to the point where the famous Twitch streamer Ninja, who has over 4.7 million followers on Twitter, tweeted that Demon Slayer might be his favorite anime of all time. Demon Slayer was trending on Twitter internationally. The episode had a strong 97.5% high approval rating on Nico Nico, and the anime currently has an 8.8 rating on IMDb. I can say that I myself felt like it was the best anime episode I've seen in a while, and I had to make a post about it on Instagram at AnimeUproar immediately after watching it. Even the mangaka was so overwhelmed by the episode that she cried after watching it. She said that the production crew nailed it, and you can't really get a better compliment than that while working on an anime. I've read ahead in the manga, and I can honestly say that Demon Slayer gets even better. As long as the animation team keeps working this hard and keeps producing this quality of work, I believe that Demon Slayer will only get more popular. Fact number 7. Next, let's take a look at the character popularity poll to see how the Demon Slayer characters stack up to each other in regards to popularity. The manly man with the feminine face, Inosuke, got in 5th place with 1,977 votes. The stoic Giyu got in 4th place with 2,190 votes. The demonically cute Nezuko got 3rd place with 3,319 votes. The fearful Zenitsu got 2nd place with 4,299 votes. Lastly, Tanjiro came in 1st place with 6,742 votes. That's quite the wide margin between 1st and 2nd place, so it goes to show just how lovable the kind-hearted protagonist of Demon Slayer is. It's not always the case that the protagonist takes 1st place. If you look at Naruto or Attack on Titan, often other characters like Kakashi or Levi win the popularity polls. So the fact that Tanjiro won shows that the mangaka did a great job of creating a protagonist that we can't help but like and root for. Fact number 8. In the manga, Koyoharu includes bonus manga material where the characters from Demon Slayer are normal high school students rather than demon hunters. For instance, Zenitsu is a member of the Problem School's Morals Committee, although he doesn't want to be. It's kind of like how he's a demon slayer even though he often complains about it. Tanjiro is as nice as ever. Even while he breaks the no earrings rule at school, he apologizes and breaks the rules in a very polite manner. Rather than bamboo, Nezuko can be seen holding bread in her mouth instead. Inosuke bullies Zenitsu, while Tomioka Giyu is a school teacher who hits Zenitsu because he thinks he dyed his hair blonde like a delinquent. These stories offer some great comedic relief between manga chapters, and I always look forward to seeing what kind of high school students different characters and demons would make. Fact number 9. Let's talk about demons and Japanese folklore for this fact. Although the monsters are called demons in English, they're actually inspired by the figure of the Oni from Japanese folklore. Although Koyoharu puts her own spin on the concept, her Oni do share some traits with the Oni of mythology. Oni are humanoid creatures who usually have one or multiple horns, sharp claws, and wild hair. Even Nezuko, as a more humane Oni, is eventually shown with all three: a horn, sharp claws, and wild hair. Oni are also known for their strength, intelligence, and powerful magic, all characteristics that are possessed by the Oni of Demon Slayer. Like in Demon Slayer, Oni can be sometimes good and sometimes bad. Although most demons in Demon Slayer appear to be bad, at least at first, there are some good demons, including Nezuko, who do not want to hurt humans. Female Oni can even be quite beautiful, and we see that in Demon Slayer, especially when we get to the Red Light District arc. The Oni Daki is one of the hottest characters in anime. The similarities go on, but I just wanted to point out some of the major ones that stood out to me. In the end, the monsters in Demon Slayer are a reference to very specific figures in Japanese folklore, and to an extent, simply translating Oni as demons does that fact a disservice. Fact number 10. Lastly, I wanted to point out that on tvtropes.org, you can find an exhaustive list of all of the tropes used in the Demon Slayer manga. I read the whole list and it's very insightful. For example, Inosuke is an example of the Bishonen trope. Bishonen is a beautiful boy that possesses feminine physical traits. It is not uncommon for these characters to be mistaken for women, and they sometimes even use their feminine looks to their advantage. Despite his filthy boar mask and muscles, Inosuke has such a feminine face that Zenitsu is completely shocked when he sees it and starts to question whether or not he's actually a girl. And later, his feminine face is used to his advantage in the manga, but we won't get into that at this point since I don't want to spoil anime-only fans. Another trope that is present in Demon Slayer is the trope of calling your attacks. As in most shonen, instead of attacking in silence and taking the enemy by surprise, the Demon Slayers and the demons scream out their moves most of the time. In real life, this would not be smart. You not only let your enemy know that you're attacking, but if they know enough about your fighting style, you're even revealing exactly how you're gonna attack. Nevertheless, it's a trope in shonen manga that works to get readers excited and hyped up, and it definitely works. I'm sure I'm not the only one here who tried to launch Kamehamehas at my friends. In Demon Slayer, the demon hunters announced their breath styles, and the demons announced their blood demon arts. And that is it for today's video. I'm really enjoying Demon Slayer, so I'd love to make more videos if you want to see more. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button to let me know. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you actually get notified when a new video comes out. Leave suggestions for future fact videos and other Demon Slayer videos in the comments. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at AnimeUproar for more anime greatness. A big thank you goes to our patrons over on Patreon who help make videos like this one possible. I especially want to thank our Pro Hero tier patrons, the one and only Gilgamesh, Nothing But a Fan, Jason Wilson, King Zeldris, and Angel Cruz, and other 1 tier patrons, the ones who stay on top all clans: Baby Ray, A17 FFDP, Steven Ingrata, Alolan Autumn, Maddie Mac 239, Makoto Kun, and Keelon, and the patrons who transcend greatness itself: Reagan Harrison and Lord Nuxanor, the chosen few who have been acknowledged by Lord Twigo himself. If you enjoy our work, you can support more of it by going over to patreon.com/AnimeUproar and becoming a patron today for as little as $1. If you do so, you'll get your name featured in future videos alongside these Demon Slayers right here, and you'll even get access to our private patron-only Discord. So check out patreon.com/AnimeUproar, link in the description if you're interested. And until next time, see you, Space Cowboy.